The specific issue about interest on delayed payment, I think government in 2023 took a good decision when they reviewed the Act 25, which until then allowed government contracts that attract interest, and the interest should be calculated compounding. In 2023, that was reviewed, I think, at 1114, Section 17, which now says that interest should be simple. But beyond that, why are we paying interest in the first place? It's because government overcommits and people raise certificates and have to wait for 3, 4, 5 years. Fairly, there has to be a way of making them get their money back. So, for instance, what we are doing under the big push is to write into the contract that there will be no mobilization and no interest on delayed payment. Because if I read the Section 3 of the new Act, it's talking about when the contract says there's interest. So it's not compulsory to write into the contract that there will be interest. However, government will also make sure that the 90 days window to settle the bill is also not exceeded. So we actually spoke to every person interested in carrying out big push to take note of the fact that this contract does not have a clause for you to charge interest. And we are determined to pay them before the 90 days, far before the 90 days. If that happens, we can gradually come to a conclusion where we don't have to write the provision of paying interest on delayed payment to any contractor at all, because frankly speaking, it's a drain on the national resource. You spoke about 600 million. I can tell you we are, if I were to add the interest on delayed payment of all the agencies, we may be more than 10, 15 billion Ghana cedi. It's not sustainable.
Okay, I will allow you. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Minister, you mentioned that you put a clause in there that will prevent inclusion of interest on payment. And you also said that you're not going to give mobilization. So if a contractor goes to the bank for a loan to come and start a project, and you say you're going to pay in 3 months, which is fair. If something happens and you don't pay, what happens?